So, you've spent countless hours working your way through the multiple campaign paths Last Raven has to offer. You've just barely edged out Ultimate Zenydah, and now you're proud that you finally conquered everything the game has to offer. Well, you're not king of the pirates just yet. Last Raven has one more trick up its sleeve. In the same vein of Ruby and Emerald weapons from Final Fantasy VII, or Malenia from Elden Ring, Last Raven gives you a secret optional boss that's harder than anything else in the game. It's unlocked as the very last mission slot on the mission list, only available once every other mission is completed. Simply named Destroy the Pulverizer. You're dropped into the entrance scene to fight the game's final Pulverizer. There's no build-up or other fights during this mission. It's just a straight-up one-on-one encounter. Last Raven is known to be the hardest game in the series. The final Pulverizer is known to be the hardest single encounter in Last Raven. It's perhaps the hardest single encounter in all of Armored Core, even topping Nine-Ball Seraph. The final Pulverizer is insanely fast, and has a very dangerous moveset, including hit-scan laser attacks, laser missile barrages, and an invulnerable shield face where he shoots out really fast Jerion-like golden laser beams. To make matters worse, it cannot be cheesed with missile barrages like other Pulverizers, as it has a top-notch missile interception system. So, what is this thing's one weakness? Well, to illustrate, I'm going to overlay a graphic of its hitbox on top its visual model. As you can see, for how fast and deadly the final Pulverizer is, it's also extremely huge, and will take tons of damage from things that have a spread shot. With this knowledge in mind, we'll take a look at the AC I've built with a singular purpose in mind, to destroy the final Pulverizer as quickly and easily as possible. I'll start out by showing the core concept behind this AC. That would be the dual shotguns. In this case, the 84S and S2. Now, I would never recommend shotguns in any form or fashion in Last Raven, because their spread is far too large to deal consistent damage. However, there's a bit of ironic justice at play here, because their widespread isn't an issue against the gigantic hitbox of the final Pulverizer. To paint a better picture, each of these shotguns shoot 8 pellets per shot, meaning if all 8 pellets connect with a target, then a single shot deals 1500 attack. In other words, that's like strapping 2 BPs to our AC, but with the added benefit of being way lighter, getting to have a way larger lockbox, and reloading way faster. So yes, I'm recommending some very subpar weapons as a means to kill the game's hardest enemy as easily as possible. Beyond the dual shotguns, we're using the Spider as our head to maximize energy defense, because the Pulverizers only shoot energy rounds. Selena is our core of choice. With the Selena's EO, we get a huge boost in our damage racing potential. I've tried every other EO core in the game, but Selena's is by far the most effective. Gibbon arms are chosen to maximize our energy defense. We are still using the Cougar 2, however. It's just too good not to use. TP is the fastest booster in the game. We're using the Limpet FCS to provide a huge lockbox for our 2 standard lock shotguns. G91 to provide ample energy while still running cool. Ananda is just a de facto radiator to use. No back mounts, so we can be as fast as possible. And to be honest, no back mount in the game will deal damage as reliably as dual shotguns. For our optional parts, we're using the energy defense, lockbox size, turning, energy weapon attack power and reload time, radar size, and cooling. Lastly, for tuning, I'm prioritizing energy defense and weight. If the part already has tons of energy defense, I'll tune the weight first. Now that we have an AC built to destroy the final Pulverizer, we'll give it a shot. I found with the final Pulverizer, its moveset is very RNG dependent, so I'll fight it twice to give a better idea of this AC in action. As you could see, we didn't have to do anything special with this build. We just fought it straight up. I approached this fight in so many ways before I finally settled on the dual shotgun AC. If anybody is having difficulty with this fight, I hope this video can solve some of your problems. That's it for now, Ravens. Fly high.